Welcome to another video. My name is Michael and I am here to help you move into the 5D. Today we're going to talk about something super interesting and it's called exit points. Dolores Cannon talk about this and other spiritual leaders. This came for me many years ago when my father died, before I even heard that anyone talked about this, and it came through our channeling, and this is how I use it, and this is how I look at it, and this is how you can use it. So follow me in this video when I explain the exit points and how that kind of thing works with our soul. So first of all, everything started for me back in 2012. My father passed away and I was really sad and angry, and there was a lot of emotion at the same time. I wrote a book on this. It's on Amazon. I can link it down here if someone wants to read it. But what happened was that I wanted to understand why he passed away in the age of 44 and in one of the world's rarest cancer forms ever. And I thought that he was really healthy because he ate very healthy. It was always about pushing me to be healthy, and there was a lot of health consciousness around him as I could see it. But then it didn't really came together with me when he was 44 and he passed away and I was 24. And I was devastated. I couldn't understand. So I made my life's work to understand why he died and everything around it. And that's where this exit point came to me. And maybe some of you know I'm very intuitive and I channel all my information. So I channeled this information too, where I had it was like an idea that came to me first, that people take an exit point. And my father took an exit point because his purpose was done on planet Earth. What he was supposed to do was over. That's why he chose to pass, or his soul. He didn't want to pass because he was devastated. He was so fearful of death, I remember. But his soul knew that he needed to go. So what actually gave me peace and peace of mind was when I channeled that people have exit points. And the exit points, people can choose to leave or they can actually come back. They can choose to come back. So when some people has a near-death experience, they can sometimes come back and they see that they experienced that they saw the light and then they chose to come back. I met multiple people that had this experience, and that's because they believed that they were supposed to leave, but then they're kind of no, I'm not done, so I'm going back. And this made me peace of mind when my father passed away, because I missed him so much, and I can really see how he came to earth. And when I done all of the past life regression work with myself, I can see that we had a contract with each other, and he was supposed to do the things that he did, and he was supposed to bring me to life, for example, so I can awaken and then change the family dynamic, because none of else of the people has changed the dynamic, and I'm the first person. So that's why he brought me to life, and then when his passing was also my point of awakening. So him dying was actually my birth. When you understand that people have exit points, and when they're done with the thing that they're supposed to do here, it's all there's nothing bad with death. It can be really sad that you're gonna miss this person or a lot of grief around it, but that is just the emotional feeling that we can have. But when we come to the realization that they have something better or more to do, that it's also part of this collective and this earth, then we know that they're going to serve a purpose somewhere else that has a higher purpose than this one that they just served. So really understanding that we have exit points. When people choose to leave, they are going to leave. For example, there was a man in Sweden, I'm from Sweden, and I saw he was executed by a gang member in front of his child, and people were devastated. I thought straight away, this guy, he wanted it quick, and he wanted to be over, and he wanted to pass to the next thing. His thing was actually done here on Earth. So he chose a pretty quick way to go. Some people choose really painful ways to actually leave or go through because their soul needed to do that. And this came to me in 2013 something. And now recently, if you don't believe me, go out and see what Dolores Cannon says. She has also been channeling a lot of information, and I got this, and she got this, and there's a lot of other people that got this. And it can give a sense of comfort to us when we really understand that it's not too bad, actually. Death is just like when you die, it's going to be like when you wake up from sleep. When you wake up from sleep, it's like you wake up as a soul, and all of a sudden you know that that's your real home. This planet Earth is just a learning process that we all go through to elevate. Our real home is probably out there somewhere. That's how I see it anyway. If you have questions about exit points, comment down below. Follow and subscribe. Subscribe, guys. I would love for you to do that, and I see you in the next video.